Cons are about cosplay. Doesn't matter how intricate, doesn't matter how simple. It's all about the cosplay and what makes you feel good, what makes you feel comfortable, even recognition. I got a gentleman here who is dressed up as Monkey D. Luffy. Granted, up until a few years ago, not many people were into One Piece, but it has blown up almost overnight at one point, and this right here is a perfect example of it. If you don't mind me asking you, sir, why did you decide to go with Monkey D. Luffy?
Because I've been a fan of One Piece for the past like 10 years now. Even before it blew up, I've always been a fucking fan of it. So, yeah.
Perfect example of a true cosplayer. Now, before we started the interview, you were telling me that you are a 6-year veteran of cosplay, correct?
Yes.
I myself have been cosplaying since about 2003, so I respect it. I respect you that much. Are you planning on doing any other cosplay this year?
Yes, I plan to go with Spider-Man.
Always a classic. Always a classic. And that's the thing. Otakon started off as a convention that was all about just anime, manga, and video games. Since those days, it has evolved into something that's more than just that. It's a combination of everything. If you look over here, we've got Captain Steve Rogers walking by in the background. I've seen Spider-Man walking by earlier. It's not just anime anymore. This is almost like Baltimore's Comic-Con itself. Now, I dare say that this is better than the actual Baltimore Comic-Con in my personal opinion. Got a couple more questions for you.
Yeah, sure.
You're aware that this is Otakon's last year in Baltimore, at least for a minimum of 5 years, correct?
Yes.
Well, knowing that, what are you expecting out of Otakon this year?
I'm expecting the same as the previous years before. It's just like more. It's just like more, you know, more One Piece cosplays, more people spreading out beyond anime, TV shows, movies, what have you.
Like I was saying earlier, Otakon's evolved into something bigger than what it originally started as. Now, I've also talked to a few people earlier about it. You know, Otakon originally started up in Pennsylvania, then migrated to Maryland. Now it's getting ready to migrate down to DC. They always need a bigger venue because it keeps getting bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah, which is why they're moving. Because they notice that this convention's getting way too fucking big for them to keep 35 fucking thousand people in one fucking convention center. So exactly. That's why they're moving. They're moving to a bigger venue.
Oh, here's the thing about that. Another reason they're moving to a bigger venue is because the Baltimore Convention Center after this year is going to be going through a 5-year renovation to make it bigger. That's why at the beginning of the question I asked you for at least 5 years. They're talking about coming back. They have not confirmed whether they are going to or not. But either way, at least it's still close by, right?
Yeah, at least close by.
All right, I've got one final question for you.
Yeah, sure.
What is the one part of Otakon this year that you are looking forward to the most?
Just being around my fellow fucking nerds. That's all I'm looking fucking forward to.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I'll admit, me personally, I'm looking forward to the dealer's room. I'm a collector. I've got to, you know, I got to collect stuff.
Man, I'm only a fucking collector of like certain stuff. I'm not like a big ass fucking word who needs to get every goddamn thing.
I don't get everything either. It's just I've got certain things. Like last year and the year before that, I started collecting the Pokemon gym bag, and I've got.
And they sell the gym bags actually down here.
$30 a pop.
I've been here for years, and that's the first time I heard about this.
And that's for the whole set of each. I'm only missing 2 sets, and I'm going to complete that collection this year.
I don't know how much fucking One Piece merchandise any more One Piece merchandise I can possibly get there, man. Because I've been here back and forth since 2011. I don't know how much more I can get.
Hey, there's always something that you don't have. Always.
Maybe the posters and somewhat the sick ass hentai they have, but I don't know. Yeah, you got people who go that fucking link, man.
Oh yeah, as you know, we were talking about it before the interview, you know, there's an old hentai that's been out since I've been in high school, you know, it's Goku doing his thing with Sailor Moon.
Yeah, they put that shit on DVD recently.
Anyways, I want to thank you for taking the time and allowing me to interview you. It's actually been a real pleasure. Again, despite the fact,
same here, man.
Despite everything, I love your cosplay. I admit I'm not the biggest One Piece fan, but either way, like I said, I love and respect cosplay.
Yeah, why not? Because we're just here. It's like the only time of the year we get to like express our fandom at a convention like this.
Exactly.
As big as a convention like this. Hell, we're gonna be on the. It's got to the point where we're on the fucking news after the fucking event is done.
Nice one to get to you.
Oh, again, one last time, it was nice talking to you, man. Thank you so much for letting me interview you.
Yeah, sure.
Right, you
Sure,
take
no
it
problem.
easy, man.
You too.
Have a great weekend. Have a great con.
Yeah, you too. Have a great time.